Hi, I'm Doug Cooper, and my partner is Laura Merlo, and we're going to discuss Proposition 25. You'll see this on your ballot as referendum on law that replaced money bail with a system based on public safety and flight risk. So Laura, what is Prop 25's question?
Should the state of California affirm Senate Bill 10, bail reform, which eliminates money bail?
This is, how can you explain how bail works?
Sure. Bail is a tool for ensuring that a criminal defendant who is allowed to leave jail prior to trial will return to court to face trial. In California, it is a superior court judge hearing a case who makes the decision whether a criminal defendant may be released from jail while awaiting trial, and who sets the amount of bail, consulting a bail schedule with suggested amounts.
And then how is bail posted?
The accused may post bail using his or her own money, or they may contract with a commercial bail bond agent who obtains bail funds from an insurer. The bail bondsman pays the bail in exchange for a non-refundable premium, usually about 10% of the amount of bail.
So what's the situation as it stands today?
In 2018, Governor Jerry Brown signed Senate Bill 10, which was designed as a bail reform measure that would eliminate money bail. Under SB 10, judges would base pretrial detention decisions on a defendant's flight risk, their likelihood of failing to show up for trial, and their danger to public safety. SB 10 also would release most people accused of misdemeanor offenses from pretrial detention on their own recognizance. But SB 10 did not go into effect because the bail industry hired signature gatherers who obtained enough signatures to place a referendum on the ballot for public vote. And Proposition 25 is the referendum for SB 10.
So then what does Prop 25 propose?
Under Prop 25, the processes for getting released from jail before trial would be based on a system of risk assessments.
And what are risk assessments? How would this actually work?
Suspects would be categorized as low risk, medium risk, or high risk. Suspects deemed to be a low risk to public safety or failure to appear in court would be released from jail until their trial. Suspects deemed high risk would remain in jail with a chance to argue for their release before a judge. Medium risk suspects could be released or kept in jail, up to the judge.
Okay, so Prop 25 allows SB 10 to now actually take effect. Is that right?
Exactly. It would eliminate money bail and create a new process for release before and at arraignment.
So then what's the fiscal impact expected for Prop 25?
Prop 25 would impact state and local costs, but how much is uncertain. It would depend on how the law is interpreted and implemented in each county. The new release process would increase the workload for state trial courts, district attorneys, and public defenders. These costs could be in the mid hundreds of millions of dollars annually. On the other hand, there could be reduced jail costs if fewer people are jailed before trial or jailed for less time.
To summarize, supporters say the current system favors rich defendants who can easily make bail and keeps poor defendants, especially defendants of color, in jail, while people who are eventually found not guilty or not even charged may be stuck with large debts to pay off the bail and associated fees.
Yes, and the opponents say, while the intentions of SB 10 may be good, its provisions may effectively result in more people being jailed than under the current system. And they say that Prop 25 will cost taxpayers hundreds of millions of dollars a year, overburdening courts and creating a new bureaucracy.
To be clear, a yes vote is one to uphold the contested legislation SB 10, which would replace cash bail with risk assessments for detained suspects awaiting trial.
and a no vote is to repeal the contested legislation, Senate Bill 10, thus keeping in place the use of cash bail for detained suspects awaiting trial.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Doug.